It's an all-out war. Emerging technologies promising to transform natural language into detailed, three-dimensional CAD models are provoking strong reactions from two extremes.
Former professional CAD engineer, this is 100% the future of design. AI has 10 to 100x the productivity of software, but mechanical design is brutally tedious, slow, and painful.
If you say AI has been taking over copywriters with this rate, the rate for replacing CAD designers is slower, and this is for various reasons.
Let's get to the bottom of the battle over the love it or hate it technology of early 2025, Text-to-CAD.
The day we launched Text-to-CAD in December of last year, we had 13,000 CAD files generated the first day of launching the platform. And the infrastructure engineers had quite the day that day because we were expecting inbound. We were not expecting inbound at that level.
For background, computer-aided design, better known as CAD, emerged in the 1960s as a way to accelerate production for the aerospace and defense sector. Before CAD tools, designers and engineers drafted blueprints and design concepts with pencil and paper. They relied on tools like rulers, compasses, and protractors to create precise drawings. The process was time-consuming and slow. Mistakes often required restarting from scratch, and sharing designs meant physically shipping large drawings. Adoption of CAD software spread into the automotive manufacturing industry in the 1970s, and the market really expanded in the 80s. Today, there are millions of CAD users, including engineers, architects, product designers, factory workers, 3D artists, fashion designers, medical professionals, urban planners, interior designers, project managers, and consultants. The global CAD market is valued at more than $10 billion and is expected to nearly double by 2030. In 2025, rising startups are using advanced artificial intelligence to interpret text prompts and generate editable 3D digital models. One of the text-to-CAD tools getting the most attention is by California-based startup Zoo.dev, which offers its tool on a freemium basis. Formerly known as KittyCAD, Zoo's backers include Sequoia Capital, Venrex, and GitHub's co-founders.
Contextualize this, right? So how big is this problem and who exactly are you servicing with this product?
And so for us, we view it as about $1 trillion size market. That's both the labor and the software license costs for actually running those hardware development programs. And so our view was that we had to bring that industry to the 21st century. And it last was updated in the 80s. And it's still an industry fully driven by engineers with a mouse clicking on a screen. And we wanted to see what we see in every other industry today of automation and machine learning.
Another emerging player, Combinator-backed Adam, says its text-to-CAD model accelerates mechanical design workflows. According to Adam, the tool speaks prototypes into existence. The startup says its tool, which is in public beta, is for anything from industrial design to mechanical engineering.
As you can see here, I kind of built up this very basic box that's hopefully eventually going to become a Raspberry Pi case. You can simply enter something into the prompt. I think here I want to add some I/O port cutouts. And by simply entering this into Adam, it's going to contextually think about where is most appropriate for adding these extrusions and perform those operations. If we want to go back to a previous version, I can simply click on the version that I wanted to go back to, and our conversation will sync with the point of time that I wanted in the feature tree.
Other startups pushing text-to-CAD include Catalyst, which says its open-source Copilot for hardware design is a community effort to make CAD more user-friendly and accessible, as well as CAD Scribe and Leo AI.
Welcome to the era of AI-powered engineering. You bring the vision, Leo does the rest.
In the utopian vision of text-to-CAD, the technology evolves into a tool that anyone, regardless of technical abilities, can use to design sophisticated products or structures. This scenario leads to a bespoke world where products fit seamlessly into individual lifestyles and needs. In the dystopian vision, text-to-CAD leads to massive displacement for millions of professionals. In this world, over-reliance on AI suffocates human creativity and powerful entities control the algorithms behind the technology. Others believe the technology is not anywhere near ready for prime time. They argue that translating natural language into precise 3D models with exact dimensions and specifications is inherently challenging. The nuance of engineering design often requires a level of detail and spatial understanding that current natural language processing might struggle to capture. They note that the effectiveness of AI in CAD design depends on the quality of the input data. Datasets might not cover all possible design scenarios or industry-specific knowledge. On social media, a popular sentiment among mechanical engineers is there are bigger issues to fix with AI, like siloed teams, understanding design intent, and lack of expert input. There are also concerns about how AI might inadvertently infringe on intellectual property, which is a deal breaker for risk-averse companies. If text-to-CAD goes mainstream, its trajectory could follow an unconventional path. While CAD emerged from the military-industrial complex, text-to-CAD could mature through consumer applications. The initial wave of adoption could be thanks to consumer-facing 3D printers, which would enable children to print simple knickknacks with just words. It could also prove useful in the relative near future in the niche but growing market for 3D printed replacement parts for discontinued everyday items. The technology could also be transformative in education for teaching design principles to a broader audience. How about you? Do you think text-to-CAD will be useful, or is it a distraction? Let me know in the comments.